Not even 18.
Here we go.
That one. Yeah, she's 35. She hasn't played for a couple seasons. Hey, and we're back live for opening Loch Ness, Team Delgado versus Team Hardy. Ron Hardy was not the coach last year, but he was the strongest player for Derek Meyer. They've split that team up. And now we've got Team Hardy, and his wife has joined him along with his son in goal. Cheryl, the wife, will be playing D. And I would imagine that Team Hardy is going to be a force to be reckoned with this season. On Team Delgado, they've added Kimber Manville and Eulalino. And already with Lauren Ringelman and Anjanette Delgado and Amber Brandon, I'd say there's 1 week out of the month we're going to kick somebody's ass. Hardy controls it. Over to Clark. Clark struggling. Eulalina giving him problems. And Clark skates out. Skate up the zone. Cross pass to the new person. I'm not sure who that is.
I think there's going to be a lot of that tonight.
I think there is. So we're going to call that person Bob. And there's Joey Delgado. Got it in front. Over to Amber. There's a shot. It's high. Cheryl Tatum behind the net, messing with Brandon. She'll come out with it. Brandon will give chase. Tatum will curl back behind. Catches Clark off guard. Eulalino with it. Over to Anjanette. Anjanette is close to losing it. She'll send it up. Over to Manville. Manville loses it, turns it over to Tatum. And here comes John Peterson. Peterson's a force to be reckoned with for Team Delgado. And Delgado's in a mix of a change. Anjanette has it. She turns it back to Jordy Boom. Boom turns it over to Tatum. Tatum will skate out. Here comes Peterson to make a bid for it. In case you're wondering, my partner in crime, Chris Blair. Chris, say hi.
Howdy.
Okay, say howdy.
You're not the boss of me.
I am too.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Alrighty. And Delgado had pretty good possession in Hardy's zone. There's Hardy. Nice pass. Nice breakout pass to Hansen. He's going to take a shot. Instead passes. Pretty good pass. But his new partner can't get the shot off. There's a shot. Ringelman is down. And out skates Jordy Boom. Team Delgado. Over to Anjanette. Boom curls back. Turned over to Hardy. And this is kind of a mess of turnovers so far. What do you think, Chris?
Definitely our equivalent of neutral zone play here.
I think everybody's a little tentative. Look kind of like the Sharks against Calgary in Game 1.
I don't even want to hear about that.
Game 1 I can handle. Game 3 I could not.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that for another set of commentators. People who would love to be able to announce like you and I, Chris. That would be Drew and Randy.
They'd be jealous of our chemistry, I think so.
They aspire to be like us. And we don't do all that kiss-ass stuff like they do either.
They do have Emmys, though. We need to get us
but
some of those.
there's nobody else in their category. I mean, what other show competes with Shark Bite? Huh? Nothing.
You're probably right.
I'm right.
I guess older seasons of Shark Bite.
Yeah, well. Delgado with it in his own zone. Ooh, and there's a turnover. I don't know who the new guy is, number 53, but he did a heck of a job on Joey. Joey to Amber. Amber's got it. She takes a shot. It's wide of the net. Held by the goalie.
And you're right, though. We're a little bit surprised that things have been as tentative as they are, considering how many good passers both teams are loaded up with.
A lot of new people out there.
I look at Joey Delgado, Ron Hardy, Mark Hool, Jordy Boom, and I say I'd expect a little bit more smoother breakouts than what we've seen so far.
Well, there's just another turnover right now. Delgado has it. He's going to skate it up. He's looking for a pass, but Iggy not looking. Over to Manville. It's rolling. She's not afraid to use her slap shot, but she turns it over. To talk to her about that. There's a little slip up. Delgado against Hardy. Out in front. Nobody home. Oh, man. Did you see the trip by Hardy on Delgado? No call.
I saw Delgado lose his wheels.
Oh, I looked like a trip to me. Controlled by Hardy. Breakout pass. Over to Hansen. Hansen will skate it around the back of the net. Tries to center. Doesn't get good wood on it. And he's tripped by Manville. Jeez, where did she get that tripping motion from? Oh, and there's another trip. Only she tripped herself. Ulalino. There's a shot. Pass to Manville. There's a shot. Pretty good slap shot for Manville. She does have that. Cleaning house out there. She can't clean her room, but she can clean a house. Delgado sends it around to Manville. She sends it up the boards. Over to Peterson. Over to Lino. Peterson and Hardy go into the corners. And Hardy manages to send it. A little tie up with a stick. Gentlemen that they are. Peterson hands Hardy's stick back to him and they skate off. Delgado lost it. Manville clears it out. Bad turnover by Hansen. And there's a shot, long shot on net. Are you going to talk at all, Chris? Or
I am. I'm waiting for my spots.
I'm sorry.
The next thing I was about to say here is...
Steve, give me a minute.
No. What
were you going to say?
I was going to say that it seems like both teams are doing something that we've been seeing a lot of the teams doing tonight, which is just kind of try and rush the puck up the middle. They're not getting a whole lot of support from their wingers, and they're just running into walls of defense.
Well, I would say that if you look at these two teams, they're both very strong on defense. And not exactly very strong on offense. But typically that's what you see in these type of teams, in these leagues, is the stronger players will be playing D, trying to control the game, setting up the forwards.
Definitely looking at two of the most unselfish captains out there with Hardy and Delgado. I mean, I played with Ron last season when he wasn't even a captain, and he would apologize anytime he scored. He would apologize to us. He'd apologize to the other team. He just didn't feel right about it.
Well, in all honesty, Ron Hardy is a stud player and could dominate on a whim. And I know he's competitive because I played with him. I played against him. He's very competitive. And I don't think you can take that out of the hockey player.
We'll see what he can do with his own team this season. A lot of the spread for all the teams looks pretty exciting. Has a lot of new people, a lot of shakeups, a lot of trading going on in the offseason.
A lot of trading, huh?
Well, that's how Joey described it.
Was there trades actually? Do you know that for sure, or was it just?
According to Joey, there was some sort of bizarre 3 or 4 team trade involving me and I believe Jordy Boom, who was originally positioned on another team, and Delgado fought for him and managed to get him back. But as a result, a whole bunch of teams did a lot of juggling. That's his story anyway.
That's interesting.
Well, I definitely know that Joey wants to keep as much of his team from last season together as possible, because they've got to have a bad taste in their mouth about the way things ended last season.
It's not really so much a bad taste as it is kind of a bad feeling in the arm.
Oof, man. I don't want this to sound morbid, but I'm looking forward to watching the video to see just how bad that really was.
It wasn't that bad.
Oh?
Hallman is a gentleman and a scholar.
No, I know that must have been rough on him, because he is a pretty nice guy. And to take out Carty earlier in the season, and
the week before, to be exact.
Oh, it was the week before?
It was the week before.
Oh, wow. Then the hit on you, and then, of course, there was the whole controversy with the 3, maybe 4 goals, and I know that was all weighing on him pretty heavily.
That was tough. I think ultimately we hold another power responsible.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a big guy and he's a powerful guy, but he's not the kind of guy that goes out there to hurt people. I actually believe he is playing goalie now. Is that correct?
I believe he's playing goalie in both leagues. Here's a shot by Hansen, blocked by Delgado. And he'll skate it out of the zone.
Is it me or was Delgado screening the crap out of Ringelman there?
I believe he was, but if you're going to screen the goalie, you better block the shot. And he did, so he gets away with one. He's got a birthday coming up, Delgado. He's going to be 43.
Oh, I was going to guess 46.
No, 43. I just turned 36.
Oh. A young 36, too.
Thank you very much.
Very spry.
It's a long shot by Delgado, blocked by Hardy, none other than Hardy. Here's Peterson against Hardy. That's a great matchup, by the way. Back to Manville. And she turns it over to Hardy. That's a couple of turnovers for Manville, and this is her first game back. And oh, what a save by Ringelman. Lauren Ringelman stops Hansen, point blank range. Uh-oh, there's a goal. On Jeanette Rieger, and the goalie will definitely want to have that one back.
That's got to be the most end-to-end that we've seen so far. Huge save by Ringelman. And then just a mental lapse by Hardy.
Great play by Ringelman, and right back to the other end.
That one hurts to give up, considering that there hasn't been a whole lot of chances until these last 30 seconds for either team.
Right. Well, I'm hoping this game goes fast, because, well, we got a lot of people waiting here, and they're looking at the clock, and they're not very happy.
Oh, you're telling me. I was here for the first game, and I don't think we got to start until about 7:20, 7:30.
Wow. You know who else Delgado has managed to pick up, and we're not sure how this happened, but holy cow, what a pickup with defenseman John Law.
That's right, I did hear about this. Now, is he skating it out tonight?
Is he what?
Is he skating tonight?
He is. He's number 27. He's out there right now. There's a long shot by Hardy. And a little frustrated there by Hardy. There's Peterson. He's got Jeanette. On Jeanette is ready. Takes a shot, goalie stops, but he pops on top of it.
I think Peterson's definitely going to be somebody that Team Delgado is going to be looking to generate the majority of their offense. I know that he kind of was that man for them last season, but he just didn't appear in enough games to really make a huge difference.
I believe he missed 3 games, and yeah, that's a tough thing. Nevertheless, Delgado did make it into the Gold Division Finals, only to lose in their semi-finale. And we don't really want to talk about that. I know I don't. There's a great shot by, it's like Iggy. And a good save by the goalie. Amber Brandom has it for Team Delgado. There's a centering pass. Cheryl Tatum has Ignazuski blocked. Can't get to that. Puck skates out. Here's the new guy. He turns it over. And Ignazuski in turn turns it over. Jordy Boom has it.
What a stick.
Yeah, it was a good play by Jordy. And puck's kind of bouncing on these guys a little bit. Back and forth. No real control. There's a shot deflected. Boy, I just don't have it tonight. Are you into it or what?
I attribute it to the late start. I really do.
I haven't ate for 4 hours. I think that's my problem. And I haven't had a drink for 3 days, so that could be the other issue.
I'm going to blame my sweaty clothing. I apologize for the smell, by the way.
I'm going to blame it on your sweaty clothing, too.
That sounds fair.
Holy crap.
I hope this doesn't do anything to your equipment, Joey.
What do you care? He's leaving. What's he going to do? Not be your friend anymore? There's a nice play by Hansen. He's got it. He takes a shot. That's a good wrist shot. Good hard wrist shot. And there's a great play by Lino. Over to Jordy Boom. He tries to center it. Blocked by Hardy. Hardy skates out with it. Sends it over to Tatum. She'll send it back. And they'll regroup. Uh-oh, and Hansen is left all alone. Here comes a slap shot. Oh, and Lauren Ringelman stops him point blank. Hardy to Tatum. Shot on goal, blocked by Ringelman. Uh-oh. Oh, nice play by Lino. Oh, and there's a great stop by the goalie. Tatum and Hardy, husband and wife. This is the second husband and wife team we've got playing in this game. As you know, Anjanette and Joey are married. So there's a lot of sexual chemistry in the air. Maybe that's why we're all off. Maybe there's pheromones or hormones running around. What do you think? Plus that sweaty smell of your shirt.
This is all a bad combination.
Yes, I guess it is. But what the hell? We don't have a script, so Joey told us to wing it.
I think this broadcast screams bootstrap.
Bootstrap?
Oh, yeah.
What's bootstrap?
You know, just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Kind of a rinky-dink little, let's just do whatever we can production.
Yeah. That's a great pass from Hardy to Hansen. And there's a shot by Manville wide. Stuck on that slap shot. There's another long pass. Here's Iggy. He's going to get caught from behind. Good pass. A little strong for Anjanette. Nice save. Shot by Tatum. Nice save by Ringelman. In the corner now. Here comes Tatum with a shot. That's wide of the net. Delgado controls. He'll skate it out. Over to Manville. Over to Anjanette. Over to Iggy. Oh, that's a great play. Delgado has it. Over to Iggy. In front. Stopped by the goalie.
Now, is it just me, or does it seem like the players out there are kind of suffering from the same little bit of a lag that we're having.
I'm telling you, it's all that sexual chemistry out there. Why else would somebody be up so late playing and sweating so hard for something that doesn't mean anything? No, I shouldn't say that. Oh! No call. Major trip.
If I say good thing they're wearing protection, does that make that a dirty joke?
No. Makes it clean. Protection is clean. Come on now. Oh! And that's a great pass. Couple of nice passes in there for Team Hardy. And a really good shot on goal. But Ringelman's been ready for the task. She's been solid so far.
I think in these kind of plodding games that it can be hard to keep yourself in it mentally when you're only getting one shot every couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, plodding. Lino bothering Hansen. Here comes Clark. He'll shoot it. Oh, and it's in. Mike Clark from long distance. I believe Ringelman was screened. And we've got a tie game here with $1:50 left.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You just feel these lulls, and when a scoring chance comes, it's not as easy to identify it because it's so low energy.
Maybe this will wake the two teams up and they can start skating. There's Brandon and Lino. Over to Peterson, or to Law, I'm sorry. My mistake. Cleared out by Hardy. Jordy Boom. He'll skate it up. A good play by Lino to pick that pass up. Lino loses to Hansen. Oh, and Amber Brandon almost picked off Hansen. Well, that's not Hansen. You know who that is?
That is Mark Hool.
It is.
That is the hooligan.
I'm going to call him Hansen anyway.
I felt it best not to correct you.
The Hoolinator. I knew what I was doing. Here comes John Law. Oh, and it's stopped by the goalie. Great play. He went 5-hole. Goalie bobbled it, but he had it the whole time.
Just 30 seconds left here, so not a whole lot of time.
Peterson out there. Being roughed up by Hool. Uh-oh. Jordy Boom loses it. It's all right. John Law's got his back. He chips it away. Sent around by Clark over to Tatum. John Peterson has it. He'll skate it back. He sends it to John Law. Deke on Clark. Good pressure by Peterson. Oh, and that's going to do it for the first half. There we have it. Team Delgado, Team Hardy, tied 1-1. We'll be back. Well, I sell insurance, so no matter how bad you think you got it, somebody else always has it worse. Yeah, good play by Hardy. Nice back pass. Coming out on the boards. Lino has it. She sends it over. Nice pass. A little behind on Jeanette, but Hardy's so good on his skates. He sends it over a little behind our new guy. Here comes Joey. Sends it over to Peterson. Peterson's got it. There's a backhand attempt. Runs through the crease. And here comes Hardy. A good shot by the new person. On Jeanette skates it up. Got Delgado. Uh-oh, here it is. Oh! Little bobble on the defensive side by Team Hardy, and Peterson makes them pay. 2-1 here, just 1 minute in to the second half.
Seems like team's got a little bit more jump in him now.
Seems that way.
I think it's just kind of got bogged down when Ron missed that pass. And then mistake ends up in the back of your net.
There's a long dump in. Hardy recovers. And what's interesting to note here is Team Delgado has 9 players plus their goalie, and Team Hardy only has 7 on their bench plus a goalie. I tell you, I like the 7 better than the 9.
Yeah?
What do you think?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I was told that the teams were supposed to be 4 teams with 9 and 4 teams with 8. But I mean, I've been on teams that routinely are fielding 6. So I'm just happy that there's enough interest in the league that we can have
That's
8
wonderful.
teams with at least 8 players on them.
Absolutely.
But frankly, I don't like any odd number. I like having set line mates. I don't like cycling.
Well, if there's 7, then it's usually 3D and 4 forwards.
Well, I don't like it for the defense then. How's that?
Well, I don't see the defensive pairings all as nearly as important as the forwards, so
I could see that argument.
but that's just me.
I just know that if it were me out there, I wouldn't like it, because I prefer, personally, whether I'm on offense or defense, sticking with the same person. So I can just develop that chemistry with that one person and kind of mold my game around that.
I could see that.
But if it works, then certainly no reason not to.
Yeah, if you're winning, screw it. Do what works.
And there is something to be said about having full team chemistry in case there's a penalty or an injury or, somebody just doesn't show up. So you do have a case there.
Play it. Wow. Oh, you got everybody by surprise. Jordy Boom taken out by Cheryl Tatum. Here comes the new person. Jordy Boom is back to recover it.
Of course, they're comfortable playing with the lead. Seems to be a hallmark with Delgado's teams.
Yeah. Oh, good pass by Tatum right through the crease. Nobody could get it. Wow. How are we going to fill these long, awkward periods of silence, Chris?
I am just mesmerized by the game right now. There's just so much action.
I'm in a trance. Maybe it was those 2 beers we downed in between the first and second periods.
Edge of my seat. Absolutely.
What beer was it? Oh, yeah. It was Newcastle. Bold. Rich, creamy. Hearty lager. I hope they go to round table and review this tape and all have a nice cold beer.
Gotta wonder if there's even time for it now.
Oh, the bar's open till 2, isn't it?
Probably.
There's a pass by Tatum. Over to Hardy. There's another pass. Uh-oh. It's like somebody mishandled that. Lino may have. They're buzzing. Hardy's team is buzzing right now. Oh, how did that miss? Looked like Ringelman tried to catch it and knocked it back into her own net, but she caught it before it got there.
And was that Eula that kind of dove into the crease to knock it away?
I didn't see.
Whoever it was, I think it was her, but if it wasn't, either way, heads up play. Now the teams are starting to move.
Yeah. Delgado over to Ignazuski. There's Anjanette cutting off Ron Hardy. But he recovers. Sends it up the boards. Uh-oh. There's a collision. Nope. Controlled by Delgado. Wow. Delgado's lost it twice to number 3. Turnover by Ignazuski. Delgado has it. This won't be icing. Send around to Lino. She has control. See what she does. She'll skate. And she nearly turns it over. Ignazuski has a great backhand. Uh-oh, high stick. Hardy got a high stick from somebody and he's not happy. Wow, great play by Ron Hardy.
Oh, absolutely.
And now he's coming back on Delgado. There they are, the 2 speedsters.
You're right. Something lit a fire under him.
Yeah, he's pissed. Well, I can say from personal experience, when you don't get the call, a little goaltender interference there. Not on purpose.
Refs swallow their whistles on this one.
It looks like it. Wow, Mike Clark almost had a second goal. There's Brandon over to the puck. Manville just looks kind of tired.
Would hate to be in the 10 o'clock game tonight.
You mean the 11 o'clock?
Yeah. The last game.
Oh, and there's a misfire.
Seems like any of that energy that Ron's spirited shift managed to build for his team is just about gone already. They were really going for a few seconds there.
Yeah, they were buzzing.
And it's like you said, they've had control in the zone, but there's just this sense that everybody's pretty low on energy right now.
Oh, great save by Ringelman on Mark Houle. Like Peterson took a nice shot. Oh, and there's a nice centering pass by Brandon right through the crease. Ooh. A good backhand.
You know, to some extent, I think you're right in your assessment that part of the reason that there's so little action is just because these are definitely defense-first teams.
Yep.
I mean, on that last exchange, that was painfully obvious. Delgado players had nowhere to go, nothing to work with.
A good shot. Ringelman on top of it, sends it back out. Boom takes it around the back, and he skates it out of the zone. There goes Big Frank Hallman. Out comes Peterson. One man to beat. Oh, and the goalie stones him. Great save by Hardy in goal. Interestingly enough, we've got ESPN right in front of us. We're just Comcast here.
Am I the only one that's disappointed with the Comcast changeover to Comcast Sportsnet?
Oh, another great save by Hardy. You know, I really don't notice that much of a difference. What are you noticing?
It's just little things. Like, I don't like the transition music. I don't like the graphics. I don't know. I'm probably being nitpicky, but I don't like it.
You know, this country was made on nitpickers, so you go ahead and nitpick, Chris. We're going to back you on this one, buddy.
Excellent. Good to know I have everybody's support.
Hardy has it. Deeks on Peterson. It's coming in. Open shot. Oh, nice shot. How did Ringelman see that? Peterson to on Jeanette. She loses it in her feet. Clark there to clean it up. Oh, but she still has it. Passes a little in back of Joey, and he can't make that connection. Controlled by Hardy. Over to Clark on the other side. Clark is probably in seventh heaven having to get this play with Ron Hardy. Uh-oh, well, almost a collision. Clark went down.
You know what's something I noticed about both those players, Hardy and Clark? I just love seeing their awareness. You look at them, and 99% of the time, their head is up, they're looking around, they are making sure that they're totally aware and totally updated as to the situation on the ice.
You know, Clark has come a long way. Hardy's always, you know, going to be a great skater and has taught probably 85% of the people here how to skate and play hockey. But Clark has really come a long way. He's a pretty speedy guy, too. And he's older than me.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I tell you, once you put those helmets and the jerseys on somebody, at least for me anyway, it can be really hard to tell just how old that uniform, how old of a player that uniform is hiding.
Well, you look at people like Wayne Hallman.
That's actually exactly who I was thinking of.
And Mitch Robinson. Both guys in their 50s. Oh, Mitch isn't in his 50s. Mitch is in his 40s.
Got it?
Both of them can skate very well. A lot of back and forth on the turnovers here.
More of the same.
Delgado against Hool.
I think these teams just match up really well.
It's a close game. Almost a trip by Delgado. No call. Of course, they haven't called anything for the last 40 minutes. I don't know why they would start now.
I got to think that that's got something to do with how late it is. I say, you know what? Let's just let them play. Let's get them in. Let's get them out. Because game one, many penalties. Many penalties called. Game two, maybe one or two. And here we are, the third game of the evening. None.
There's a super setup and a super pass. John Law and John Peterson. Wow. Was that you?
I think that was my phone. I'm going to get that away from the camera just in case it is. There we go. Anywho.
Well, now we've got a little over 6 minutes left, and Hardy's got some work to do.
Well, I'm sure they've got the talent, but at least so far, they just haven't shown me the drive, the jump in their step that says that, hey, we can get 2 goals back here on Ringelman in 6.5 minutes. Certainly not out of it, though.
Great save by Ringelman. Point blank range. Nope. She stops him again. Peterson.
I knew you were taller than me, but they had. I think at 6'3" that I'd be imposing.
And here's Delgado just running out the clock.
Yeah, they'll kill it. Manville in front. Looks like she's cherry picking.
Now she's like skating backward and throwing back in faster.
Comes Tatum. Shot block off a skate.
You figure they at least got to get something to build on here.
And there's a goal. Another goal by Mike Clark.
Yeah, absolutely. You saw him come down there, and it was pretty clear that he was on a mission. Looks like we got a timeout.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout too. And we're back. Having a little trouble with my microphone here.
No worries. Ron Hardy's going to skate it out now.
Over to the new guy. Delgado behind the net. 3 minutes left. 3:40. 3-2 game.
Clark's second goal's kind of giving them life, but we'll see if they can capitalize on it.
There's a slap shot missed wide. Here comes Mike Clark bidding for his hat trick. Can he get it? It's wide. Looks like it was deflected by Delgado. And here they go, Team Delgado. Not a good pass by Captain Joey. And there's a good shot by Iggy.
That's a totally ill-advised play by the captain.
Yeah.
He knows way better than that. When he's that close to somebody as dangerous as Ron Hardy.
Boy, Ulalino just went face-to-face with Mike Clark and came out with a puck.
I think her tenacity fits in really well with all the other women of the Delgado squad.
Yeah. Here comes Mike Clark again. Deflected up.
I always hate driving the ball. Every time I had to drop Anaheim, I always went like,
Oh, and Joey Delgado just dumped Mark Houle. No call. Was after the play.
I don't know what just happened there. I was taking a look at the clock to show us that we've only got about 2 minutes left, and I guess Delgado.
Thanks. I'll keep it.
Getting a little physical with the hooligan. Hey, Delgado alumni. I guess alumnus.
Looks good.
That shot doesn't make it through traffic.
No. And you'll expect to see a lot of traffic for the next 2 minutes here. Got $1.50 left. 1 goal game. Delgado. And there's a pass. Amber Brandom. Turned over. Skated out by Hardy. He's skating down. Over to Hool. Hool fans on the shot. Here comes Delgado. 3-on-2. Over to Manville. She'll take it off the board and lose it. I don't know what she was thinking.
We're in under a minute now, so we got to keep our eye on the Hardy netminder.
Doesn't look like he's going. Oh, and Mark Hool just clobbered the goalie. And no call. This is an outrage. Where are the referees?
There's one right there. Looks like he's asleep on his feet.
Jeez, make a call.
I think I missed that one on camera too.
Controlled by, oh, and it's blocked by somebody.
You know, runs.
Jordy Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here we go. Cheryl Tatum. Holy cow.
And that was the chance that they were looking
Bodies
for.
are flying all over the place. Oh. 29 seconds. Shot comes back. Blocked again.
Still no empty net.
Oh, and it's right at the side. Ringelman makes the save.
15.5.
Now they're going to pull the goalie. And they bring in Mike Clark already with 2 goals tonight. See if he can get his hat trick here. They'll let Hool draw it. And it'll be sent down. Hardy will get to it. There's a shot. Long shot deflected by Hool, but didn't quite get it. And Hardy wants to win. That was a great game. Hardy's not happy though.
The surge in the last few minutes, not quite enough, and they dropped the season opener here, 3-2 to Team Delgado.
Well, it's been fun working with you, Chris.
Absolutely. I hope you come back anytime.
See you next week, bud.
See you next week.